Yes. Hi everybody. I appreciate you all for this time. I am on the live stream. Tell a brother, tell a friend, tell a sister, right, that I'm on here. It's an amazing moment right now, and it's not a joke, right? Yes. I am here to share something beautiful that is going to really help you so much in these times. It's an amazing moment, actually. And I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. Yes. It's been quite a long time that I came on here. Um, yes, but it's amazing. Okay, it's been a long time. Everything is fine. I hope you are okay. How is your reality? How is everything? We are here to have a beautiful moment. Have that in mind. Okay. Listen to me very carefully. A lot is going on. Okay, and you should be aware and you should be conscious about the situation. When I come on here, it's a moment of truth. It's a high vibration session. No low vibration energy is being entertained. I know that there are going to be some trespasses, but it's fine. It's fine. So, how are you doing? Let me know how you are doing. We are having a conversation right now, right? Every comment will be seen, okay? And you try our possible best to bring them on, right? You try as much as possible to bring them on, okay? So every comment is observed. How are you all doing? I need to know, right? So drop them. I'm coming to read them right away before we start. So today we are talking about the mirror reflection, right? Your identity and their projection. Okay, is really going to help you. After this video, you are going to recover from a whole lot of things, right? It's going to help you so much on your journey. If you are on a healing journey, this video, this live stream is for you. And one thing that you should know is that the videos are pre-recorded, okay? So it can be referenced anytime. Listen, I have many live streams on this platform, right? I have many live streams on this platform, right? So you can take your time and check all of them, and they are all powerful, okay? They are all powerful, so you can take your time and check them, okay? And I am glad because the beautiful thing is that the people that are watching me, most of them are controlling life, are in charge of life, okay? Most of the people that watch me are in charge of life. They are very rich, they are very abundant, okay? So people should not even, sometimes they have this labeling that these people, those awakening conscious people, they are poor, they don't have money. It's not true. They are very rich, they are endowed, right? They trusted in their own skills and they made it. That's one part of the awakening soul, okay? She saw her skill, she saw a world at a point, and she thrived. So don't always take it like awakening. No. That's not how it is, okay? It is a beautiful journey, okay? It's a beautiful moment, right? It's a beautiful moment, beautiful, right? So the videos are going to be there and it will be watched whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, it will be there. As long as the internet stays, generations will come and listen. These videos that we are putting there is an impact. These are going to be information that you will have to assess them, okay? It's going to be there, right? The impact is great. We are aware of the impact, right? It's a beautiful moment. So I'm coming to read all the comments, right? I'm dealing with abundant people, okay? Very abundant. But here is the case, they don't even live under the capitalist control, but they know how to attract whatever they need at every point of life. They have come to see that everything is energy, and that's how rich they are. I'm seeing comments, I'm coming to respond to them, right? One after the other, right? I know some are going to, do a lot of rubbish, but it's all fine, it's all contributing, right? I appreciate you all. Yes. Okay. Um. Okay. Yes. Uh. Let me begin reading the comments. Hmm. Yes. Droku the third or whatever, right? I appreciate you so much, right? Um, Coded 18, I appreciate you. Christopher Anka. Okay, hi. How are you? Yes, I appreciate you all. Victor Tundi, yes, yeah, how are you doing? Please, how can I talk to you? Check my YouTube description. Okay, you are going to see my email there. You can send me an email, and then we can continue from there. Very beautiful. Nobody receives my messages or anything. Okay, so it comes to me direct. Okay, I'm not running a company. I'm just living my lifestyle. So I'm in charge. Yes, I am suffering. What's the suffering about? Suffering is also part of this reality. Suffering, okay, is part of this reality, and it's sad that most of these sufferings are coming from your own self. Okay. Mhm. I see. Yes, I am well. I'm also okay. I'm also fine. Yeah, I'm also fine. How are you and the baby girl? We are okay. Family is okay. We are okay. We are doing well. We are fine. Hmm? Hmm. Semnedos wa. Semnedos wa. Ajeta. When hope you are messaging. Yeah, Terrasta. Hi. I hope you are well. Your messages are helping me stay in nature, present and responsible. I said there's no place again. Nature. Nature is the place. We are that's where we have to live. Nature, simple. If we live in nature, everything will be fine. The paradise seven is nature. It's all one. It's all one. Spirituality is one. Living in nature. I think that's it. It's true. I'm glad about the situation, right? When is the right time to call you? There is actually no right time. However, um, normally in the day I can talk to you. We can talk. Okay, so you should begin as a message. Then we will see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed they are. Um, I need healing. Okay, all right. You are suffering. You need healing. Okay. Um, it's sad. Sorry about the situation. Okay, but I'm sending you healing right now. You are going to be fine. You are going to be okay. What is going on? Hmm. Take my live stream serious. There are a lot of secrets. Okay. I throw everything out. Okay. I don't even hold on to one-on-one. Come and see me. There are some messages I've reserved for one-on-one. Kadeɛ na ɔsɛ one-on-one. Menyɛ ne saa. Me deɛ ɛbɛtɔ hɔ a na maka. The thing is that one thing about me is that my throat is a certain energy that when it comes like that, I have to say what I have to say. I don't know how to reserve some words for bookings and private. No. If you want healing, the healing is coming from you. Begin a holistic journey, you will be fine. Because the most important thing in life is life. And it's your heart that is giving life to you. So as you are going on a holistic journey in your heart, healing is going to come. This thing, we are not going to reserve it. It's for everybody. Everybody needs to hear this. Okay? You need to hear them. These words are rare. Okay? They are not spoken of these days. Okay? There is a twisted mission, right? Okay. I am confused these days. It's normal. It's normal to be confused. Your energy is very important. So make sure you are dealing with the most important things, okay? Attending to the most important things, thinking about the most important things, thinking about the things that is going to even give more life to you and make nature your reality. For me, like this right now, you see, my thinking right now, I'm having a powerful goddess with me, okay? So right now my thinking is more on nurturing, okay? Like a thinking that creates a certain spring of flow, okay, of water, okay, onto the family, because this is what we call family, okay? Family is not even what you see. Family is Nana Kwame and Kimani right now. Family is not, you don't need 5, 10 people. No, family is family in. The family is family in already. Okay, so there is no number needed. Family number is an illusion. Family is family in. It's all about the soul. Okay, the creation. Family is already family in. You see, so think about the most important things, and you are not going to be confused much. When I learned to live solo, it has helped me so much. And I think that's how it's going to be. How do I tap into my thoughts and what my heart say to keep me updated? Ah, you can use meditations and some stillness to do those things. When it has to do that, you have to have an eye, okay? Intuitions, okay? They are very important. Eye is important. You have to spend time with yourself so that you can hear yourself. That's the only secret that you need to know, because if you find yourself in a clumsy reality, so much populated, it's going to fuck up your thoughts, and you are not going to get the right feed that is going to help you for life. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you. Deles Dolly, I appreciate you so much. Okay. Christian Hansen, do you believe that we are living in the end times? The end times. Yes, we are living in the end times. However, we need to go into it very well to understand this end time, okay? It's not what the religion is projecting, okay? Religion is projecting a certain earth ending, but the earth doesn't end. The earth has been there for many years, and you, as stupid as you are, can't be the reason why the earth is going to end because of you that stupid boy. So you are coming to say that do you know do you know this earth, the kind of impact she has received, but she is fine. You have to leave. The end time is on the people, okay? It's not on the earth. The end time is about the people. It's about the reality, the perspectives of the people, the way the masses are thinking, the way the masses are seeing life and survival. It is ending. And are you not seeing it? The pit is there. They are ending. So right now, what we are seeing is the end. The earthquakes that you see are not the end. The earthquakes is nature's reset, okay? Nature is releasing many energy. A whole lot of things going on in the earth. So nature releases energy out. They are toxic, okay? And nature is universe. So the universe too doesn't care whether you are living on her or not. If she is releasing toxicity, she releases. Every woman that is releasing toxicity shouldn't give a fuck who the person or whatever. No. It's not about the beard. It's not about the six packs. If you see a toxic reality to release for your sanity. because if you don't take care, you will die and six packs will still be existing. Nature is doing her part, you to do your part. That's it. Yes, I'm here telling you that if you go and you give yourself to somebody for the person to drink you, that's it. Mm-hmm. Mm. If you come to me and I drink you, you can't change it. La drink, la drink. Mm. Look at my mouth. Right? So the end time is now. The end is now. I posted a video where I was telling you about the new being devices. I just posted it this evening. Okay. So a new device there is all a confirmation of the end, because what is even telling you that the end is now is the fact that now AI is updating faster. Okay, right now update fast because 6G is the end. 6G you are not going to have 7G. 6G is enough to empower the machines and the robots. That's where it's getting to. Okay, so you as a being that is seeing life, it's not like any war or violence. No, you are living in your creation. Okay, yes, we are on the internet, but some of us, we are not of the internet, meaning there is a thick offline reality that is on and going. There is a certain survival creation. So don't mistake it. Don't mistake it. Some people see these new being devices and they are projecting it on everybody, like, oh, this is the end. Oh, they have got us. Oh, no, it's not about that. You'll be seeing more things is coming in. It's, in fact, some things that can even scare you a little in a way. You will see that UFO, the movies that you watch, they will show all of them to you in plain sight for you to see. They are, somebody said that this new being device is a movie. It's not. Hey, so the point that you have reached, are you still, what are you waiting for? These things are already there. The Matrix movie that you watched was around 1999 or so. Look at the editings, look at the editing, look at how they did it. Something in 1999. These things are not new. These things are not new. They are just, that's why they use generation, gen. Okay, they are already there. They are there, and these things are even ancestral tracing. These technologies has already happened in your body as a sun being. Okay, this calling thing, metaverse or whatever, you have the natural deposits in you already. You are the cause. You are how these things came about. The technology is on you. This new being device that you are seeing is simple. What they are trying to tell you is it's with you now. What they are telling you is that the reality now is boring. They have a message that the reality now is boring. And yes, it's going to be boring. The 99 are bored. The same cycle. You get tired. That's why people are. So now they need to introduce a reality where they are going to knock you off something. It's boring. Don't you see the 99 is boring? It's not like you are living in nature that you are trying to, do a lot of variety things. It's not boring. Living in nature is not boring. It's not like you are sitting under the tree and doing like this. No. You are working. You are tilling the earth. You are experiencing new things. Okay? You are active. You see, this is how your ancestors lived and they never died because they were in nature. So they were always alive. They are alive. They are grounded. They are, you see, you get it. This thing that we are saying, you are not going to get it if you are not vibrating on a certain frequency, right? The end is what you are seeing now. The split, that's it. Right now, those who are gone, it's you know it. You know it. Right now, if you are there right now, you will know if you are with them or you are with yourself. Eh? So this end times thing is not scary. Oh. The reason why I'm talking like this is because I see Christian with your name, meaning you are coming from the Yahweh conscious energy. Okay, it's part of it. Hmm? So the end is not what they are trying to make you see, like grrr, grrr, and then no. The mark of the beast, then something will come out of the water. No. It's already happening now. It's now. It's going on now. And there will be people that will be unboxing these devices for you to see. I appreciate you so much. Dr. Len Faru Edi, Nana, sing us a song. I will maybe in times to come I'll be doing karaoke sessions, and it's important. I love karaoke. Sometimes I play songs. Sometimes I can go into the past and play some songs in the past, vibe with it, come to the present, play some of the special karaoke. Okay, and I don't even give a fuck. Sometimes you come into my place and then um, um, I'm playing songs. Sometimes songs of the past, songs of the present. Some I play. You see, you don't give a fuck. You play. I love songs, so don't worry. I'll sing songs as maybe in my presentation. I can sing songs in seminar also. I love your raps. Yes, my raps right now. I've stopped writing rap. Okay, if you feature me on a song, I will not write it. I'll listen to the beat and then go on it. Okay, whatever you are going to hear, you take it like that. That's how you are going to go these days. You don't have time. Okay, my root, truth, and third track I have been hurting so much. I need healing, please. I've learned a lot from you. As the tree, what do? You have to ground. Can you walk barefoot in your community on the soil? Go and do that. You will heal faster. Okay. Yes. I'm seeing peace divine love rising. I appreciate you so much. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you, Betty. I've seen a huge serpent in my dream. Is it normal or I should be concerned? Maybe your awakening might be calling. Okay, that maybe you are going to have something. It represents healing also. It represents yourself. Dreams are projections of your soul. Okay, so it's talking to you a lot. Most of the times it has to do with awakening. Okay, it has to do with an awakening that is coming to you because you called for that, right? When it comes like that, be grounded. Okay, because some of the awakening, they come and they hit you and they can make you even run mad if you are not really ready, but you called for. Do we reincarnate into the same family, or what happens to us when? For family, it's not necessarily that come to the same family. Oh, it's not necessarily come to the same family. It's a cycle. The most important thing is to be on here and repeat the cycle. Reincarnation is actually something that shouldn't have been. Okay, reincarnation shouldn't have been something that should be normally happening. Okay, but here is the case. By virtue of aging and birth, that's why I'm saying that birth is something that you really have to think first. If you are not ready to be responsible, don't bring child, because if you don't take care of your child, you will come back. If you don't stand for your child, if you take your child to school, you will come back. If you have taken your child to school, I'm telling you, you come back into this world again. Sorry, you come back. Because the moment you take the child to school, now you are making it difficult. Your child came onto you. You see, your child came onto you. You called for. So at that childhood moment, you don't play with it. If you like, you have somebody said, I have 5 children, they are all in school. You will be here. Five is plenty. So yours there. Ska. You think I'm joking? You have 5 children, they are all in school. They are all in church. Ska. Because do you know what you are doing? You have created a whole generation, gen. By virtue of the gen, you bring a child. You are continuing a generation. Bringing a child means that it should continue. I'm telling you, I have a child and I'm talking to you. So, Beth, if you are not ready, don't go there. Because from the situations on the collective perspective, it is having impact on Beth. Right? That precious alone. So family, it doesn't matter. Family, it doesn't. No. Listen, the reincarnation that is happening on the lower level is that you are aged into an unretentive memory, okay? Then you are brought again because you are going into the astral with an unretentive memory. So you go there and you don't know what's going on. And what I don't know what's going on at every point of life can make illusion become real and then come for you. You are shocked. Where am I? The moment you say, where am I? Where am I? Means you are not conscious. You have lost consciousness. Where am I? You should know everywhere you find yourself. That is what death should mean. That when you transitioned, you were not lost because you are losing memory. So imagine. That's why I'm saying that it's not about how long you lived here. Because if you age and forget, you have memory and you forget, you are going to come new again, like you haven't been here. So aging is a problem. Don't go by the aging. I am this, I am 9, I am getting to 36. Throw that thing away and live life. Throw that rubbish away and live life. It's not about that. There is a quality of life that you have to live from the inside. It's not about how long you stayed there. It's about how quality you lived with the time and the reality you had. Being present is the thing. So where am I? The moment you say where am I, you are attracting. Hey. The moment you say where am I, it means you are lost. You don't know where you are. It's like going to a place and you are saying, where am I? This place, Ghana, if there are some places here, if you go and stand and say, where am I, your phones are gone. Your phone is gone. Before you say, where am I, your phone is gone, because how you be doing yourself, they'll come and pick your phone. I've been on the street, I've sold phones and a whole lot, so I know a lot of things that go on the street. Go and say, where am I? Your phone is gone. If you don't take care, you'll be going and you are wearing boxer shorts. You are wearing because you are not conscious. The same thing, the physical affects the astral. The same thing, if you transition and you are like, where am I? then the light will appear. Come, 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 come here. Then you go and you enter, because you transition on a lost memory. So everything has become new. So that's how you are processed to come back. I'm going to speed it up, right? Can you give your thoughts on child marriage in Islam? I think it's sick. I leave it up to them. It's their own karma, okay? It's their own karma. I've been talking about, check my videos, I've been talking about the whole patriarchal view, okay? I don't want to be pointing this religion or this. I come from the Christian consciousness, okay? So when I'm speaking, I speak mostly, when you're listening to me, realize I'm speaking from that experience, okay? Truth is an experience. So I found my truth. I speak my truth. Yes, but for the other sides, right, I can't really speak much. However, I have raised that wave, telling you that religion as general is man-made, patriarchy, man-made. So all the religions that you see, they are formed by men. In traditions in it, the cultures in it are formed by men. So if men create karma too, and we are seeing it in 2025. Religion is being exposed. People are coming out of it. People are awakening out of it. Don't you see? People are awakening. So we are not even going to stand somewhere and say, "Hey, this religion, this." No, 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 no. But we will throw the truth out, right? That this institution thing is man-made, and you know that religion is not from the creator. It's not from the divine source. Okay? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I've read enough comments and I will have to get on, okay? Yes. Newbie video, yes, it's all there, it's all there. That's fact, yes. It's N for what they call times, yes. So, yes, I appreciate you so much, okay? Yes. All right. So today I'm talking about the mirror reflection, okay? Your identity and their projections. When I look at my life, okay, this topic is going to fit in my life experiences, okay? As someone who is or who was coming up, okay, I've realized that I've been that person, okay, that is featured in people's story a lot, okay, and because it is their story and I'm featured on it, they are literally directing, okay? So because everything is happening from the person's soul, okay, in the person's perspective, you the one in the story, right, you are placed to fit in the person's let me say ego, okay? Yeah. So you being in the story, you are a character, but here is the case, because it's the person's movie and the person is connecting his own dots, okay, you will be, okay, you'll be playing a character, and that character playing, that's the person placed you there. Now is going to, if you the person that is featured in that is going to be your, if at that moment you are not, or if you are not really in tune, okay, or if you are also taken away, you fit in a certain character, you become a certain character, and you can be living with it, okay, or accepting it, okay, because maybe, I don't know, you also want the story to be nice as it seems, okay. Yes, I've realized that my life, I have been that person that I don't have the story, okay. It is people's story. As to how I got inside, fine. That one, I'm not really interested. But how you have been consistently projected in the story, and this thing has affected many people who are coming so clean when it has to do with life, okay. I am that person that if I'm lost, it's clean, it's clear, you see I'm lost. If I am found, you see clear. And this lifestyle, I call it um I call it I have become naked, okay. It's called nakedness out of trauma, okay. Your ego is to protect your own self, okay. Your ego is for your defense, but this thing that we are seeing is nakedness out of trauma, stripped off because of trauma, traumally stripped off, family trauma stripped off, okay, family trauma stripped off. Now this life that I'm talking about, that I said that I've seen myself repeatedly in stories where the person who is living that story and me being a featured character, I don't even know how. And you see, and in movies they tell you that you are going to play as this, but here is the case, this life movie is not like that, right? And a situation or an event, you are going to be a character just because you have to fit in the story for the person's maybe connection of dots to make sense. Maybe the person is wants to make a sense. Right? And personally, I have also been that person that I don't want people in my story. I don't want to have a story where it's like I'm putting people there. My life, I don't know, but is it another form of low self-esteem where it's like I just don't want to call somebody to even come and help me, I don't know how to do that. Like, come and help me carry it. No, I will carry it. How I will do and carry it most of the times. Or I will do it the way I will do it. Naturally, I'm not calling you. I don't know. From the beginning of my life, that's how it has been. So, in my story too, I have had a certain single I and I don't know how to put it, but I don't know. That's why downloading of truth, I'm very good with that, okay? Because people should also know that these traumas, okay, when we find ourselves, okay, we are able to turn the water into wine, okay. We are able to turn some traumas frequencies, okay, in our story, okay. We turn some things, okay, into something beautiful, okay. And that's one beautiful thing about this whole awakening and finding self thing, okay. Now you become the Jesus of your own life, okay, you are able to go into your past and make a lot of things, okay. The past there, it is your story, it is your thing, okay. It is yours, is the universe is not seeing your past or your present, no, but you have a past. You call this past, call this 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You are the one that is giving datings and calendar and saying past. But in the universal view, it's like one. It's like one. There is no separations or seasonals. It's one. We are seeing it like that, one. So your calendars, your dating, your cycles are your own masculine energy. Okay? The patriarchy system, the matrix is our own masculine energy. We created it. We have come on this plane to support many agendas. Right now you are here to reject many agendas so that you can promote yourself. Right? Beautiful. My story has been single, solo, 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 solo. Solo, 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 solo. So I don't see critical moments or moments that have become very critical that I was like, you because you were that time, if you were doing it, why you see that thing? The question is, who are you blaming, or who are you putting it on? Like, who? Come on, there isn't anything like that. What has happened, right? Let's get on. We are learning lessons. We are getting better. We have a lot ahead. We have to get some things. I don't know, but this time or this page of my life, I don't know if it has to do with my child reality or a partnership reality, but it looks like, I don't know, I've lost many things, okay. I lose, okay. I lose. I don't know how to keep that which wants to go or that which wants. I don't know how to do that. I can't do that for a long time. I remember my past relationship. That was when I was pressing on, like, no, don't go. But it got to a point. There is an intuition that rings in me that you are alive, okay, right? These things is not what is killing you, or these things won't kill you. Your story is not that you are going to die because somebody left, or you are going to become more toxic or more violent because somebody left. You see how some men can be so violent, or even tend to even do some stalk. Some men, this woman, you've been with some men that they are so purely narcissistic that even after you are not in the scene, you, in your intuition, you feel you are being stalked, and it's true, because the type of men you give yourself to. I'm telling you this because I was saying something that in the world of men, we are also having good men, okay. When I talk about the severe state of men, okay, I am not saying every man is evil, okay. There are good men, but listen, if you are defining a good man, okay, Don't approach it religiously. Still define good man with, still standing on the psychology, okay? Touch more on psychology still so that it helps you, right? To me, a good man, to me, from my experience and the experiences about a good man is the man who is still open to take, okay, who is open to get better, mm-hmm. Who is open and practically getting better. That is a good man. A man that if something happens, we turn back to see the man getting more better, getting better, like getting better, right? So the lady has left you. You know, men too have a strong attachment, okay? Men can really attach because of their physical nature, okay? Their physical nature causes them to attach to things. When they see that they are attached to, and that is why when something that they are attached to is going away, they are no, it can't be. You see, there are two kinds of men, okay? There are some men, because of a certain environment they came from. They came from a normal environment. Some too came from a worse, severe environment, right? Me, I was the type that came from an environment that, see, no matter what you do, it's not going to be like I'm going to pick a knife or come and then go aggressive or try to do something to somebody, unless defense is calling that. If defense is calling for that, then that's fine. That's where they didn't also teach us, right? They took us to school rather. And there are some men too that have come from a certain severe family grounds. Their father, they saw a toxic father figure, okay? They saw a toxic father figure. Me, I saw mother figure. So father figure was, okay? So I don't know if universally that has to help me so much in coming to this point. Get me very well, okay? I'm going somewhere. For some men, they came from a family of a certain narcissistic father. Toxic. I said these lives, they picked it from childhood. Children learn. And you know one thing about sons, okay? They because they are also following logic too much. They are more on logic on this. Sons too are having that DNA already arranged in them. So when they see their father's toxicity like that, they get overwhelmed. For a woman or a daughter, she gets a bit scared, but for son, a son will grow to become rebellious as that, right? So imagine a man who didn't have a toxic father experience, but had this mother. So you see this kind of men too, yes, because of survival and life, they can have this trait of narcissism, but no, a certain upbringing doesn't put them in a personality. They can exhibit traits. For there are some men that when you see them, the way they are so much on for themselves, it can give you a certain hope as a woman that is getting better or it will get better. So your definition for a good man shouldn't be that it's like a pure man, a man that is like, no, you are not going to have that, right? Because men are not really hearty beings, right? Men love to sympathize, but women can empathize. A woman can see a situation, and a woman will not know the person from anywhere, but can so much enter the situation and take it, like Jesus Christ. A man can't do that. A man can do, it's, a man can go more feminine, okay, into more empathy. That is a man that has come to work. So you realize that you will reach your full femininity, and you realize that now that thing that is wanting you to manipulate, that testosterone is going down. So spirituality for the man is the lowering of the testosterone. Then you begin to, your femininity comes out, and then you rather help yourself, you rather work, okay, you rather make your life better, right? You are not going to use any cunning way or anything to take advantage or something. You struggle, you sweat, you get better, right? You spend time in working, you spend time in raising children, you spend time in teaching your children, you spend time in instilling a certain defensive consciousness in the children. You do that. It can be a project. You do that. You train children, male children. You can train male children into a certain skill, lifestyle. Okay, this is it. Get it very well, and it's going to help you. That was just by the way. Back to my story. Let's become very present as we can be, so that we don't create more stories or things that are going to keep us in the past. For my life, I have been solo, and I don't want to make any character in my story. Because the more we try to create characters, the more we are going to be overwhelmed emotionally, and it will bring you back. This can lead you to another drama, and it can become very psychological, and this is what is going to be for someone like me, where I was naked. I can be held by anybody, used by anybody for a story. Okay? It's like, let me also give you an instance. It's like people trying to put something on you, but you aren't. It's like they are saying that you are a thief. You are a thief. You stole this thing, but you are not. They are taking you to jail. Look at the character they've given you, and they just need to get some 3-4 women to come and affirm that yes, he is a thief. Many people are in jail because of that. The person was working, the person was going somewhere, but they mistaken, I don't know, the face or something, and they placed something on the person, accused the person of something. The person went to jail. So there has been an event. The character it has taken the thing and go back. Here's the case, another person is being, you see, I want to give you something like that. I want to give you something like that so that it helps you. We have become naked. Family traumas, okay, makes us so naked. Because you came from you've become so naked, okay, and you are walking just like that, aimlessly like that. You are just walking in life. They are saying here, in fact, one of the confirmation that you were walking aimlessly in life is when you are going to school and coming. Many women found their manipulators at an early age out of school. Where were the parents? There are many teenage pregnancies that is happening right now. It is as a result of the fact that the parents put the child in school, and as the child was going and coming, the child is helpless, naked, traumatized from home, taken to school, taken to church. So it just takes a manipulator by the roadside to turn the girl's life around. So many women, they begin to see trauma from get the manipulations and trauma from people at an early stage. Most of them have gone through sexual traumas and abuse at an early stage, all because the story was that I was going to school, I saw this guy, This guy did, we were talking, we became friends. I didn't know that he had intentions of raping me or trying to do this to me. You did and you did and you did and you went to the house. There is a conditioning. The same conditioning that is taking you to school is the same conditioning that is making you get an encounter like that. Because that is actually the reason why you are going to school. People think that the reason why you are going to school is to go and learn. But no, the real reason is to go and experience manipulation that comes from the world. Listen, school simply means that your parents have thrown you out in the cold world to go and get traumatized more because they don't have time. So school is trauma. School has traumatized people. So at the end of the day, you are going to get a certificate, but at the expense of your esteem. Your esteem is gone, but you have certificates. There are people that have been to the uni, they've gone to the school, all the school, they have the certificate, but they are manipulated. That is worse. They are in a controlled marriage, they are in a controlled relationship, they can't be themselves upon all the certificates. You couldn't even certify the man very well, you couldn't certify the woman very well upon all the certifications that you had. The real life experience is what your partner is doing to you. The real life experience is not your achievements and your trophies and your award. Oh, forget, you didn't live life. The real life is what you are seeing now, and it came from all these things. I'm telling you the reality. So now this is what it looks like. If you don't write your story, if you don't take the pen and write your own story and put yourself well, because if you start writing your story, that is where you are also going to see other stories that you were part of. You come to realize it. But because you are writing your story, you come from a point where you are going to understand the reason why you were even playing that character there. It wasn't even about what the person is saying, but it is about the fact that you have now taken your pen and you are writing your story. Now you are going to get, okay, so that's why I got to this point, and this happened and this happened. It's not even about the person. It's about how you are also connecting your dot. So after this video, you are going to see your story. You are going to sit down and you come to understand that even how you landed in that relationship and in this marriage or in this thing, you are getting it. You are getting it because through my videos, I've brought many people to a certain point where they were like, so that is why my decisions and my selections have become this. So that is why I've ended up with such a person like this. You were born in a strong religious home. As a beautiful woman, as a beautiful girl, born in a strong religious home, who do you want to attract? Listen, even if you are not taking the religion thing serious, be sure to know that the thickness of your association in that religious arena the impact is great. In your present life, you are going to see somebody that will come into your life and say, I'm a pastor, I want to marry you. Or somebody that will come and say that, I like you. The person will hide their religious identity. After the person has fucked you up, then the person will say, I am this, I am that. Because that is it. We are attracting whichever ways we attract. Low attraction, high attraction, unconscious, there is attraction, conscious, there is attraction. There's an attraction in even unconsciousness. Where am I? Is going to attract some entities to you because you are lost. You don't know. To be lost is the person that is going to tell us that yes, you are lost. Listen. It's not about, listen, being lost is not about the people pointing to some people that they are lost. I'm here. Some people are somewhere in a certain dimension pointing that Nana Kwame is lost. That is not the problem. Do you feel lost? Nana Kwame, are you lost? Nana Kwame, are you lost? You are the dream come true. You are the reality. Listen, they are projections. You will be the one to say that yes, I am, or yeah, I'm not. You will be the one to fulfill the projections if you are healing and giving energy and connecting to what they are saying, not going within yourself. You are listening to them. As I'm here, people think I'm lost, devil, Satan, demon. Oh, some people come and comment, demon, Satan, you are from this, from this, demon. I hear it every day. I hear it every day and I'm like, yeah. But within you, you know, your heart is the judge. Your heart is leading you. You know your heart has been leading you to realities. You are on a journey. You know you are on a journey. So the people that think you are lost, they've not even started to walk for them to realize that they are lost. It's a severe situation. So leave them. Now you are writing your story. That is your identity. Listen, your identity simply means that in understanding your story too, you have to go back. The kind of family you grew up in, the story is also cutting across there. It's telling you a lot. The kind of mother you had, the kind of father you had, is, yes, it comes to me. Okay, so why is it that, okay, I have to come from a reality where it's like being taken care of my grandmother, mother? What is it? Why should it be like that? Why? That's why I got to know that, okay, I'm very special, and the work that I am to do, it requires certain exposures, okay? Yes, certain exposure. So nothing is mistake. Nothing is coincidental or is happening by mistake. There isn't a mistake. So reincarnation and family, you can be reincarnated into a different family, but there is a certain story that in that story you are seeing in the family, that is what is going to bring you to your cycle breaking. Okay, you need to look at the story. For you to break the cycle, you have to look at the story. What is going on? What has been the story? You are coming to break a cycle. Because this time around, you are not going to lose memory. As we are going, you won't lose memory this time. No matter how it becomes, your soul is solid, is strong. You won't lose memory. This time around, you are not going to lose memory again. As you, well, let them call it aging, whatever. You are not in age, okay? You are not in age. Okay, you are going to transition with a retentive memory. Your memory is going to, you will not lose the memory. And it's not even going to be like, where am I? You will enjoy the flow. It's not new to you. Right? So for someone like me, the nakedness, and if parents don't even know that they naked their children for the world, oh, they strip their children off for the world to consume them. So naked, I'm walking. It's like you walking aimlessly and they are shooting a movie there. And then you go there telling them that please, please can you, I'm very good. Oh. You are aimless, so they can give you any story. Play like this, let's see. Then you go all out. You go and sit down sometime and you look at your story and you realize that, ah, this thing that I did, oh, no. This wasn't really it. It was actually this that made me do this. It's so risky walking so transparent in a world that seeks to milk a narcissistic world. In a narcissistic world, the only way you can navigate through is to protect your energy and cover yourself. Naked, I am walking. So you'll be used. But you see, I always say this, that life too, no matter how naked you are, if you are going clean, right? You are going clean. You know yourself. If you are that person that you think so much, you know that this thing that you are going to do is not good. You think about it. Sometimes you do when they catch you, you can't even lie. You don't even know how to lie. It's like sometimes you find money and you are even looking for the owner sometimes, but sometimes you find it and you chop it. But you realize that you have this kind of, you are going clean, but there are still stains. Okay, you have stains. Okay, the stains are the trauma. So anytime you realize that, no, okay, you have picked the money, or you've taken the money, at that moment it's trauma. The traumatic stains are making you do that, but you are clean. There is a clean thing. There is a clean kind of frequency. There is that vibe. You are guided, though sometimes you lose guard, but you are guided. I'm trying to establish something. So it's not going to be like gang violence and you are part. You fight and you are part. Right? You are going to pounce on somebody and then maybe you rape the person or try to, no, you don't go that extremes. It feels like you are coward. One sign for you to know that I'm a good guy also is the fact that as I was coming up, this how some people are able to, lie to women and then propose to them and they have them. You don't even, those things is like, it is even societal pressure that is making you try, but when you try, it doesn't even work for you. Have you realized that? It's like you don't even, that vibe, you see. I am that person that as I was coming up, I am jovial, comic, but that eye to eye trying to vibes a woman, that thing, I don't know. it could be low self-esteem, but we are coming from somewhere, okay, that we are not really worrisome. We don't, we don't really take these things on. It can also be low self-esteem. Listen to me very carefully. It can also be low self-esteem, which is also traumatic, because maybe you come from a family where they will insult you. They can use the things that to insult you. Sometimes if your hands is long, they will use it to insult you. And these are how low self-esteems are built, okay? And low self-esteem is something that is with the people, okay, because of the family upbringing, the family kind of, okay, so forget about the men that appear narcissistic, trying to be like they have high self-esteem. They don't. In fact, the low self-esteem of a narcissist is more seen than anything. They have severe low self-esteem. They show it, but because maybe you may be stuck with the dramas, you won't find it. These men that portray come as narcissists, they have a lot of low self-esteem, but for them, because they have a toxicity, they build on the low self-esteem, okay? It's not like high self-esteem. They are culturing the low self-esteem, so they are protecting the low self-esteem. That's what they do. So they are going to use lots of things around them to protect their low self-esteem. There's that low self-esteem inside that, no, if the world will see it, the world will say that you are weak, or you are weak, you are this, or so they try to protect it. So they are never going to face that kind of shadow. Low self-esteem is a shadow to face. I saw it with me. I realized that yes, my encounters, sometimes I tend to lose, okay, even in the conversation, I tend to lose a lot, okay, and because I wasn't from an aggressive paternal side, I don't really, I am not even building around it or moving with it without not recognizing it. I came to a certain term with myself. I saw myself going so low. I did things, it wasn't going on. People rejected, trauma came, worsened the esteem, right? Made me go down to nothing. Okay, I accepted it. I accepted it. I was ready to work, find my true power in my truth. I did it. When it was on and going, there were also stories, not knowing that these stories were even coming in. There were situations, there were events that made me feel more low. But I didn't know that because I allowed myself, I accepted and made a decision, took a step by saying that, okay, fine, I am coming out of the people to go and have some time for myself. I know I'm going to come back high. That moment where your criticisms, your judgment, your projections, the character that you have given to me in your story is not going to work on my life. Listen, it took solitude to do that. I was like, fine, it's good. Trauma has happened to me, physical, it's good. It's not lying, the files are there. It's true. I accept it. School became something. It's true. I accept it. Family. Now, the kind of family projections I was getting wasn't good. It's fine. Good for nothing. It's fine. Nana Kwame, what are you doing with your life? It's fine. I embraced all of them. I took all of them. I was like, okay. I left the places that were bringing me these energies, judgment, criticism, this, that, this. I left that world. So I was like, okay. I sat down and I was like, okay, what's the essence of friends actually? Okay, so looking at my friends, friendship kind of thing. Ah, it looks like I'm serving. It's like I'm actually somebody that is being used, okay, because of of a certain nakedness. Because when we talk about nakedness, we are also seeing that the people are seeing your low self-esteem. Your low self-esteem is loud. That's how clean you are with your life and how you are going. That's how clean you are. This is your cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. How do you understand that? Cleanliness is next to godliness. It means that how clean you are is the fact that we are seeing the clothes before the stains. Okay, we look at the clothes. Okay, the universe is actually looking at the clothes, right? The clothing. We are going to see the chosen one by the cleanliness of the original default of the clothes. So there can be a white nice cloth but with some stains, but we are still going to see that, okay, but this cloth, can't you see the color? The white color is so pure. Though there are stains, but look at the color of the thing. There are some stains and marks, but the color, there's an original color. Are we not seeing that? It's still there. Because that is what actually the narcissist and the patriarchy is looking at. The original default clothing color was seen. They knew you. The entity, the Yahweh consciousness, have you seen what he's saying? He said, I knew you before you were born. I knew you before you were born. How do you understand that? There is a system. There is a dark system. They are aware of how clean your origin is. You are originally clean. You are originally perfect. The stains, you pick it from here. Conditionings. Okay, they are doing this. Okay, this is what we do here. That's what brought the stains. But that your original, that is there. Listen to me very carefully. So when we say reset or we say awakening, it means that, okay, Nana Kwame, the clean clothes, we've seen it. Okay, we've unified with the cleanliness. Okay, we've reconnected to the cleanliness. We've gone back to the origin, to the original. So Nana Kwame originally is the awakening. The original Nana Kwame, that's what you are seeing. And how do you see that original Nana Kwame? Take everything out. Because then you come to see that, okay, hey, these things, where is it from? Where is this from? When you become present and aware, now you're going to see these things. And one beautiful thing is that the moment you become aware, they start clearing. Healing happens. in the awareness, when we begin to become aware of who we really are, we begin to know ourselves. Looking at a story, you should know that your life, you have been the life of every situation. Mm? You should look at your life, look at your childhoods and coming, that at every meeting, every point, you spark life, you ignite. Without you, it doesn't go on. Without, these are how the dots are connected. So I am that person that is always going to bring the people to the, that was why this was happening to me. I am very good with decoding. I am very good with trying to make you realize that it is like, it's a story. What is happening to you, this is it. You get chased by men. Men come to you, men come to you, men come to you. You enter into this house and your fellow women, the wives are threatened. You are coming to take their husband away. Because of this, it has affected your life. You don't get job, you don't get this, you don't get that, you don't get that. Do you know what the universe is telling you? You are not a problem. It's not a demonic. It's not something. The last time somebody called me and the person was like, my mother said that I was taken from the river and the water, so there is something that is, a pastor said that there is something that is on me. They have to go to the river and then appease the river, because it's like, how was the person putting it? I've forgotten. It's like when people come into my life, it's like they just want to come and have sex with me and go. It's only the sex thing that attracts them and they come and go. No. Religion, you see, religion. As a woman, right, you carry a whole lot of attraction. You carry a superpower, but traumas can alter your soul state, okay? And you are going to have a repeating story of a point where men are coming to sleep with you. Men coming to sleep with you and going doesn't mean you are you are cheap, or you are this, you are that. There is a societal definitions for that. Oh, you are cheap. Men are coming. You didn't know yourself. Trust me, you didn't know yourself. You have come to realize that this is actually your power, and these men are after it. Why is it that you go to some places and the women there are threatened? Why is it that you go there and the women are not comfortable? You're a woman like them, you go there, the women are not comfortable. Something that the men should be feeling. This is the behavior of a man. But there are many women that are expressing this energy on their fellow women. Where you go to a place and it's like they want to sack you. This day they want to sack you. This they want to do. What if at a certain point you may think that something is wrong with you, but nothing is wrong with you. You just need to come and find your soul, that thing. You need to come and find your soul. When it happens like that, you realize that these things were actually your riches. They were actually your wealth. They were actually your expansion. Because imagine, somebody is aware of this high sexual energy and she is not using it, dashing it to men. Now she has channeled that energy into business. So here is the case, men are coming to buy, but these men haven't had anything to do with her. But because she's aware of the I and I energy, right? Because actually, men are not coming to patronize you after you sleep with them. Some women, they be like, oh, you see, because I wanted to support my business, and you wanted to sleep with me, so I opened my legs and then you gave me 5,000. No. You can get the 5,000 without opening your leg. You can get the 10,000 without opening your leg. If a man sees you and say, wow, you are beautiful, you are nice, that that word alone, you are a woman, but you are not using the witchcraft energy inside you. I told you that you are not going to take any witchcraft outside. People are using this thing, and that's what is keeping them in whatever. When it comes to this, I don't give a fuck about the world you are. If you like be in the matrix, whatever, if someone is there, the person is living life. Hey, don't when it comes to that one day, I don't care where you are, but your soul, whether you are in New York, you are in China, you are in Liberia, you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, your soul, forget about Nigeria, forget about New York, your soul, if you're able to go there, you get it. Some people are using that energy, channel it into business. They sell things online, and in fact, men are their customers. The person is not going to show nude. The person is not going to, by virtue of being a woman. And men are saying beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. It's a man that said that. And yes, if you are going to use that instant, you are going to realize how unique you are. Because they are playing, they are men. But why is it that it's gravitating to you? They are coming. These are money. They are money. But there is a woman who has opened their legs. When they saw it, they say, I am beautiful. When they come, they say I'm beautiful. I'm so beautiful. I'm so damn beautiful. Right? So every man comes, give you the compliment, money, small money, then chop you, then go. Chop you, then go. This is how you are creating spiritual marriage. Spiritual marriage. They are the STDs. Those sexual transmitted, those things. They are that marriages. That is how the spiritual marriages are working. Right? There wasn't any wedding. The entities are inside. You can't see them. The only way you can heal yourself is to celebrate and fast and juice, flush all of them away. I told you that all these infections, whatever it is, you juice, you fast, they will go. Starve them, they will go. Play holistic, it will go. They are telling you about this infection, this, whatever infection, HIV, whatever, juice, fast, it will go. They are just creating fear around those things that, hey, if you get this, you will forget about it. It's all about immunity. Okay, so whichever point you find yourself, eat immune-friendly foods, fast, herbs, fast. Come on, you are okay, you are good to go. You no go die, okay? Listen to me very carefully. I am that person that has been naked, coming out of the people, going into rest. So that was the point that with the moment I got into that off-grid place, found my cheap rent, stayed there, I started playing mantras. I was like, playing the mantras. I was like, I need to be my best person. I am not even after a certain wealth. Even if I go in there and find a farmer and we go to the farming together and it's fine. The Nana Kwame effect has to be seen. Are you getting it? This is the story. I started seeing myself. Sometimes I can test myself on something. Sometimes the things that I am looking at, You realize that it's coming so timely. And that time also made me so much, it taught me how to be minimal, okay? That was when I embraced the minimalistic life, okay? So I am that person that my traveling doesn't demand lots of things. I don't have much things. I don't look like somebody who is here to stay. I look like somebody who has embraced a certain timeline and is moving on to another timeline. When I went into solitude and I saw the Nana Kwame effect, I had to also sit down after some time to play how we got here. Okay, I always play it at certain point how I got here, because right now I can play the how I got here. Okay, how I got here, then I connect my dots. Okay, that is how we find integrity and power. So at that moment, when I went to that place where I saw that now where I am living is a cheap rent, but trust me, if you are not doing anything, cheap rent will appear a burden or an expense to you. So then at that moment, is it going to be like go and get or go and try be fake, okay, fake yourself and try to get some woman be and then attach yourself to the woman, or try to use it to no. I was like, okay, if it gets severe, I'll go and find work to do. I'll go and get a job, find a work. Clean. Oh, should I go? Why don't I just go and let me go and join these fraud guys and do some boy, and then they will teach me how it go, and then I will get some. Let me go and no. At that moment, I was thinking of many things I can do. I opened many let me say portals, right? So okay, at that time I was having two dogs. Okay, I bought two dogs. Okay, so okay, let me begin this dog business. Okay, so there was an instance where I went home going to take these dogs and then start the business with them. Okay, another one came. Go and get a land. Okay, now when you go here, you can find an owner of a land, okay, and work on the land, and when the produce come, you split it. And I started looking for some seeds to try that. I also developed I also had my personal website that when it gets critical, I contact that personal website and I use it for some works, and then I can get something. What do I mean? When you reach at a point of solitude, okay, it puts you on the journey of becoming responsible. And people don't know that those points can be dark, but that is where the greatest attraction are coming from. You are going to reach a point, you look and you realize that, oh, okay, If not for this solitude, I wouldn't have gone here. Because when I was coming from the city right to the off-grid place, right, I knew how worse things are going to be, because at that moment I said that I have pressed the restart button. I'm restarting life again. I'm restarting life again. Restarting. That was what I said. I said I'm restarting. It's not like I'm going back home again, like how I used to. That you go then you come back home. Family manipulation. You go then you come back home. You go no. I said I'm going. I'm not coming back. Fast forward, sitting by the riverside thinking, okay, then a download came into my soul that look at how this river is flowing, okay, it is going into the sea, okay. At that moment it looked like make a wish, okay, it was like make a wish, okay. What I said was that I don't need money. I don't need money. I want to plant my food and live on it. I want to plant my food and live on it. I want the land. And then here we are now. Here we are now. Right? Right now, the lands, right now, look, my story, it's not like I can't get a land now, but right now, it's like where the lands are, now the land I said I wanted, it has come, but now where the lands are, you don't check it. I don't really like the vibe, right? So let's look out for something more powerful, okay? Because sometimes when you go to a place, you check the frequency. The land I have gotten at a place, I don't like the energy, okay? In a sense that if I go there, it is going to be something, maybe it will be like a back and forth. Because why? Where I have the land, they are mining in the rivers. They are mining, I don't know, galamsey. They've spoiled the whole place with a certain illegal kind of life. And the people there, these illegal kind of miners, they have this lifestyle which is going to make me talk. And when it happens like that, now these people, the moment you come to that level and you are talking to them, they think that they are, you give them the room for them to so that drama, I'm not ready for that drama at all. So I'm like, no, next. Okay, so right now I'm doing the next. So I'm grounded doing the next. Okay, yes. But in my soul, it's already there. I've seen every picture, I've seen the map. Okay, it's already there. Everything is fine, intact. So what I am going to use that place to do is, well, this is what my soul has told me, that looking at the people too is a land. Raise the vibration there, okay? So plant the 250 coconuts on that land. So I'm going to do that. So the 250 coconut reality is going to happen. on that land, and every information that will be put here to inspire you to, I will put them on here to inspire you, so that you can also go and do that. So stay tuned, right? We've not even started anything yet, okay? We are now coming to even start something, okay? No, we've not even started. The live stream hasn't even started. It hasn't even started. We are going. The Nana Kwame story is going to inspire you. Don't worry. Watch it. Watch how things are going. The Nana Kwame story is going to inspire you. And one beautiful thing is that I'm not even in a hurry. I'm just here and I'm just observing, okay? I want to be more solo and observing, okay? So me being on here to share this topic with you is to also encourage you that, listen, you have your story. You have your story. But for you to connect the dots and get your story very well perfectly, then you need to go on an I journey. You need to go into solitude. You need to get there and then sit down. Solitudes are very dark, okay? So when you go into solitude, it's very dark, okay? Go there. And it's really going to help you. I am that person that can travel just for a certain quietness. I don't know. Solo. I can travel. So it's like traveling and going to live at a village and like living in that village. That my soul craving. It's like living in that setting. Why? Actually, those places, I. There are some people, they've mounted wealth and money. They got stripped of all the money and they went back to the village. They saw it as a curse. You see? So now people think that money lost everything, and now maybe even the home that you live in, maybe the bank have come for the house and everything, and you go back to the village. Is when you come on here, that's a curse. That's where they don't want to go. Like, I've lost everything, and going to the village. I'm going back to the village. I've lost everything. I'm going back to the village. It's a curse. It's like this life, man, right? When you come on here, it's like they are running away from nature. They call nature village. Okay, one of the character or characteristics that they give to nature is the village. Okay, we go to the village. No. So to them, their life, it's a life from grass to concrete. So the grass to grace that they talk about, you hear the layman saying grass to grace. The grace there is actually concrete and light. Okay, so wow, gone were the days that I used to live in a clay house. Now I live in a cemented house. You see, so are you also seeing that religious establishments are thriving on these concepts? Listen, the religious establishments are happening on these concepts. So I was in the gutters, I was in the village, now I'm in the mansion. I used to be in the farm, now I'm in the mansion. I used to be in the, so the layman black sees living in a natural environment as a curse, living in the clay as a curse, living in the wooden bamboo as a curse. It's like concrete, cement, light, glass. But one thing I've observed about my life is that I am reducing. I am reducing to the clay. You see, I used to live in the city. This is my progress. Now I've left the city and I've come to a place that is a second great nature place. Because where I am, fine. I'm enclaved. Yes, cement, concrete, but I'm enclaved. I am going back. And this is how progressively going back looks like for me. So I look and I clap because the brain that was rewired to seek for mansions is now reducing to clay. What do I mean by that? Now, when I got to a point, I felt I needed a certain grounding, especially for my daughter, right? Because this is a responsibility calling. So at this point, I would need a type of grounding. And even with that, I didn't go for the expensive or the luxurious. Cheap rent. I'm living in a cheap rent because, yes, cheap. Maybe I know for sure that if it was the other side of me, he would crave for 2-bedroom chamber, or it's even too much for me. But you know, an ego of a man, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, okay, this, that kind of thing. But I am going back, I'm reducing, because the thing is that from this reality is the grounding, is the actual natural grounding. From here is the natural grounding. I don't even care the location, but from here is natural grounding. I'm going to consider energy and the place, but all I know is that from here is grounding, and we are going to achieve that by not keeping ourselves stuck in the future, but becoming so present. So we are making these decisions because we have unified with the nature within our heart first. When you begin to unify with the nature, because nature is coming from you. Nature, you are the nature, you are the expressions, you are the projections, okay? So nature is within. So the reason why now I see myself progressing is because I've unified with the nature within. That's the awakening. I've unified with the nature within. I've seen her. So I'm talking about the woman too, the creator. She is a woman. That's nature. I didn't go to her as a perfectionist or a perfect. I went there as me, natural, real like this. Like, yes, when I was at the riverside, I need help. Mother, help your son. And that was how we received the high calling. That was when the high calling was seen. So it wasn't about like, Nana Kwame, okay, Nana Kwame, if I get the land and then I build some 5-bedroom on it. No. Right now it's like, Nana Kwame, the land, the food, the skills. It has been ringing in my soul, and the time is now. That is why I will see new being device and I'll come and tell you that look at where is going. We are on the internet, but it will shock you. We are crossing path into our reality, even on this space. So I don't see myself here and try to either equate or make comparison. Oh, we are all here, so we are. No, don't do that. You make a mistake. We are all here, so we are one. We are not one. Because this time round, we are making the decision. So the decision is that it shouldn't be like, if the phone goes off, my life is off, totally shut down. No. Because This universe and this reality we are seeing right now is telling you that, because in the whole matrix they are teaching you anything can happen, but it's not true. There are cause and effect. Nothing is just happening. Anything cannot just happen. There is an orchestration, there is a plan, something is going on, something is causing something, there is a consciousness affecting consciousness. But they are teaching you anything can happen. They are programming you so that you go there, they can come and attack you. They tell you anything can happen so that they can come and attack you. They condition your mind. So they can come and then they can come and just take us. They can come and just enslave us. They condition you in that. They can come. You take that into the marriage. You take that into men. Men are manipulating with that on the patriarchal level, elite level, wherever. They just want to create news, media, information that is going to make the people be like, anxiety. So this thing can come and happen to me. But this is not what the earth stood for. This is, in the beginning, was a high vibration. It wasn't like anything can come and just happen to me. It was what I sow is what I reap. That energy is still not lost. It's still there. And we are going to see it on the bigger picture. What you sow, what you reap there. Listen, the thing is there because, one thing is that people think there's an escape point on this earth where you can just escape or run away. Right now, there are no portals opening anywhere for you to fool and enter and go. In the beginning was a high vibration. There were many portals, stargates, were everywhere. You don't even need an aeroplane. You open portal and you are in this place, you are in this place, you were there. But these activities are not there anymore because of the fallen state of men's consciousness. These things are locked, they are closed. These gates are closed onto you. Just like you being sacked out of the Garden of Eden, and then there was a guide. Nobody is entering back there again. That's the same frequency. That's the same frequency. Locked. They are all closed. Abi they say majority carries the vote. The majority is vibrating low. So it's closed. The mountains, the rocks, they are all portals. But how are you going to see? When you can see a cave somewhere. They are portals. There are secrets in all these places. Most of these places, they are restricted. You can't go there as a lay person. They'll come and tell you, they say, no, this place is government protected, it's well protected, right? These things, because as people are finding themselves, the earth responds to that. Now it has become a trap. The fallen state. Whatever men sow, they will reap. Right now, you are not going to go anywhere. You are not going to go. I told you that the space station, NASA, whatever, that they are trying to tell you, I told you it's wrong. It's false. You can't go anywhere. So the earth is teaching you that what you sow is what you reap. So you may think that you are doing this, you are working, you are doing this, you are working, you are doing this, you are working. Then it will be like, why is it that the wicked is living long and um, and the righteous is perishing. You see, let me tell you something. This is a matrix. This is a man sit down. That's what I'm saying, that the Bible that you are seeing is a man sit down story. It's a conditioning also. Oh, why is it that the wicked is living long and the men are establishing concepts, cultures out of affirmation, recitals, declarations, preaching? The more men talk about something, the more they establish. Why is it that the wicked? So men are talking like this. Men are living with this conditioning. So it becomes like that. So then what is happening? These men that do evil, they go to seek for a certain voodoo, right? Or a certain so-called spiritual something, okay? Where they will be told to make some give backs and sacrifices, okay? Using maybe blood of an animal or maybe a fellow person. Or maybe you should use an energy that is coming from a woman, any energy or so whatever, menstrual or whatever. So you will use it, okay? Or the principle is, when you make the name and all these things, maybe what you are going to do is marry many women. It's a ritual. One of the ways that instant calmers are being halted is marriage, okay? And a certain polygamous marriage, okay, where a man has many wives. When it happens like that, calmers, instant ones, they omo bre masekakra. So the man will fool, nothing happens. The man will fool, nothing happens instantly. Books in there, they put it there to condition the people. So it's like the person is questioning God. So he's going to lead you to, let's accept it like that. You see, subconsciously, you come to that settlement. Hey, listen, you are in a world where people are saying that justice for this one, justice for this one. 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, forgotten. The elite, they know the people, that they are just programmed. They just take videos. Hey, we are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. Then they will go back. They go back as if the way they can even go, the way they can go silent. Sometimes the people are there, they're like, hey, these people, they are serious. They do demonstration, they do them for a certain point, and nobody is even talking about it. They are going to the next thing. So they are using the media. So then another story comes. So you leave this one, then I think there should be more vices, so that it will be like that. So at every maybe 2 years, 3 years, they create an injustice. And then people, hey, justice for me, justice for all. And they all go to bed. Sometimes, when I'm there, I put myself like I am, it's like I take my mind, it's like I'm so big and I'm looking at the world like this. So I'm sitting at a certain position, just like how they create their God. I become that and I sit down like that and I'm like, let's look at it very carefully. Look at the 99. They do yo in the day, then in the night, everywhere is silent. Everybody is asleep. Then in the day they wake up again. When you come 1 year, that's it. It's scattered. There is no order. There is no order. I mean, I don't know. It's like we don't know why we are here. It's like, oh, we are just here. We do what they do, some we do, and then come on. There is this conscious play, which is let it come and destroy, let everything what listen, what should happen it's like, hey, it's like we are just walking, we are just then they go to sleep. Then the next day, I don't like that. You see, so I'm like, this thing. If they want to destroy you, like seconds. You are playing a script. The narcissist doesn't want you to die because you are 7. The narcissist doesn't want you to die. The moment you die, life force supply cut off. You think they want to know? They are not killing you. They are not doing it. No, they are managing you. Man aging. You see, man age. They are aging you. They are managing your life. So through the age, they know that you are on a frequency. So you are already on the automated set for the pit. The awakened soul is the one that, as the automation is going then it's like the factory. You see, when they are processing that in the bottles, you see the bottles, they are in a line like this, going like that, then they go out and then they fall into the box. Okay, so awakening means that one of the bottles have come out. They didn't fall in the box. One of the bottles have come out. But it's a bottle. How come a bottle is moving? This is a bottle. How did the bottle move? That is it. How did the bottle move? The bottle is redundant. The bottle is dull. The bottle is, how did the bottle move? That's where the chosen one comes in. So the processing, but it couldn't finish. So it's like processing, it couldn't reach 100%. So at every percentage you reached, it's fine. Even if you reach 99, it means that you almost became the scapegoat. 99, reverse, go back. You are, it's fine. Because 100% means you are in their reincarnation cycle to come again. Are you getting the formula? So your awareness and consciousness that you have now, you have to appreciate the universe for this reality. Because this is what is leading you into the manifestation of the natural grounding. It's going to come to pass. The world, there is going to be a crying world, but you'll be okay. A world that is crying, confused, but you'll be okay. Same at different worlds, right? Same at different worlds. 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 Have that in mind. So the journey is still long. So right now I've come to that point that my story needs to be visible and spoken. And one thing about me is that every character that finds himself in my story, that character, if I'm talking about a character in my story, then that character must have been a helper. It is a positive thing. So what I'm saying is that people that came in my story, and when I started connecting to my story, and writing my story, I realized that, okay, clean. Now, the people that came, the strangers, they were helpers. In my story, I see strangers becoming characters, a helpful characters in a way. But maybe, listen to me very carefully. When we are telling our story, we should make sure that every character that came into the story is ringing a certain positive vibe, because no matter what, the spotlight still doesn't get to that character. You are the spotlight. It's all on you. The story is going on because of you. So don't judge the people. Yeah, don't judge the people like this, and you see, because of you I didn't hear this, because of you. No, it should be like, okay, this thing had to happen for me not to get this, for me not to, so that I will become this. When you are telling the story, tell the story as this. Eh? When you are sifting and filtering, because now you are coming to make the story more conk. So the story should be this, because it is all beginning from the trauma. If you are on a journey, then you are not realizing that it's your trauma that has projected all these things. You are going to have a problem. You are never going to find the thing. All these stories that came to this point, I told you that there was a trauma, family trauma of low self-esteem. Right now, as I've come into my light more and my awakening more, right? All these things, if I had a girlfriend, and even the girlfriend did this or did that, right now, if we are saying the story, we are going to say it like, out of these traumas, right? Out of these traumas, I attracted experiences. I attracted some things. At the end of the day, made me more narcissistic, as in trying to hold on to the thing, not letting the thing go, because traumas make us want to own. It's we are attached and we want to, so it is not about the thing, it's you, how you define the thing, how the thing became to you. Deal with that. Because if you don't do that, you are going to miss the clean people. All because you were creating a story and you were still making the characters, featured characters, the spotlight, the main character. In the story, you are the main character. In your story, you are the main character. Any other character is a featured character by your mainness. Your traumatized main character, right, attracted these characters. So since you are viewing from the lens of your trauma, you still want to judge, you still want to put this, you still want to go into past and still use a certain past against the people, and still you try to categorize the people, try to put these categories of people into that categories. And when if that person too is not really firm, now the person begins to fall for a certain, then that is how you are going to flood the characters. You have to leave the characters to, you know, go. You have to release the characters. You have to leave the characters. Because you've got the story. This is the story. This is the center of the story. Okay? So when you get to the center, leave the other characters. Because you have come to unified with your main character, your mainness. So you got to know that the movie or the story went this way because the main character was the state of the main character. This is how you become more better. Or else you are going to live a repeated cycle. You will see a repeated cycle, and it will not help you to even see the reality or the realness. Because every time you are still hitting, you are still, but the most realistic thing is when things are lost, you lose them, and the lost things are now naturally coming back. Okay? Losing something, then the thing coming naturally. You find realness there. So there are some people in your life, okay? A certain story, right? If getting it in the right lens and from your own decoding, a certain story can cause an impact that will split the characters. But as you are in your center still and centered, there are splitted characters that will naturally come. Splitted characters, you are not going to have all. The real when those characters come, at that moment you should know that is this time round, the next sequel of the story or the progressions of the story now is not going to be as how we saw it. This time round, things have splitted for the arrangements to happen right. So in that story, in the splitting, 10 characters splitted away. But maybe you are going to find 3 characters naturally come. When it happens like that, because you are in the center, right, it becomes so real. It's not even going to be like, hey, you are here, when you did this to me, you are this. No, it doesn't come like that again. Because this time around you've come to understand everything very well about this whole story. And you have got okay. You have got better. You've learned whatever you have to. You've seen everything. And when I did that, trust me, in my trauma, I saw lots of things go, okay? I saw that a certain, let me use this one. In the trauma, before the trauma, I used to have a kind of a name, okay, in the religious circle. I was that person that I took this religion thing very serious. I can move to churches. Sometimes I'm not even paid anything. I go, I perform, I rap, do gospel rap, perform. Hey, sometimes you go here, they give you toffees, they give you t-shirts, whatever. God bless you. They don't give you anything. Oh, go here, go there, come here. You are good, you are this. when I had my trauma and I went off, now the kind of niche that I had, where it was like these people were so head over heels in love with what I do. When the trauma came, now I didn't see them. I didn't see these things. And I'm not blaming them that they've done that. No. I'm the main character. In this point, I'm the main character. I didn't go and stand here to blame that this and this. No. But in the story, I got to realize that, okay, in my life, right, I've never received that much of natural care from those I know. I get natural care more from people that don't know me. Natural care. There's a certain natural support that it is coming from strangers. Like strangers as in not the people that you walk with or something, but from a certain, maybe you don't get connected with them, or it's like physical connection, no physical connection with them, right? You are not even going to get this from even the intimate people. It doesn't come from there. Do you know that shockingly in my trauma I got to know that some people that I was shocked that some people or person, let me put it that way, was using my whole traumatized reality to source funds. So, Nana Kwame, yes. Yeah. So, what we are doing is that, and it comes, and then the person is using the money for, the person has created a certain kind of account or something. When I saw that, I raised the spell. I saw it later on. Later, years after, when I saw that, I was like, hey, maybe no did na wani abe papa saa. Say na oye. What they told me story no. You are selling my story for money. You are selling my trauma for money. But when I saw myself as the main character, I had to lose them. I saw that the best thing is not to keep these energies around me. I had to lose them, because if I was to be like, yeah, you are this, I will get stuck at one place, be there like that, and then be like, and then that my friend, you see, it's so good. No, right now that's not my conversation. That's not my thing. No. The reason why I'm even saying this, bringing all this, is because of what I'm talking about, the topic, right? That it's like it got to a point I was just like, that person, that guy. No, I just had to lose. I just had to lose. So that was why I was like, so to lose also means that to come to terms that, okay, they've had it, let them have, okay, let them have it. If they let them have it, let them have it, okay, let them have it. Let's restart their life. So it got to a point I saw that I need to contact Nana Kwame. That was the thing. No, I need to contact Nana Kwame. This patriarchy system can show you. Do you know that when you began life, okay, your life actually paused to 0 to 7 years, whatever. After 7 years, let me say 10, 11, when you get to your teen, because you are getting into your the frequency, you are getting into the full, you are going out there, you are leaving family. So now the day you leave family into whatever work or whatever, that was where you paused. Your childhood is paused. You should continue, you should have continued that, but it pauses. Right? So that is where most of the times the nostalgia comes in. You shouldn't be having nostalgia. You should be so present that whatever you felt, it should feel like it wasn't even 2001 when it was 2003. No, that's how the nostalgia is created, because they pause your natural reality. It's those natural moments is paused to now a hustling ego kind of world. Now you are going into the market space, you have to fake yourself, you have to leave that thing, go and wear something, go and put on something. This is what we do here, this is what is done here. So you are leaving yourself. So a pause there. That's why you go into severe traumas and it's like, I'm awakening now. That's why we are having stories like that. If there was no matrix, there wouldn't be any need for awakening. You are just going like that. In nature, it goes like that. You are not even going to have, when we were children, you used to, now we here. No, nature is nature. Imagine your child living and growing in nature. Is he going to have a certain, no, because you see greens every day. It wasn't like I used to see greens and I'm not seeing greens no more, right? Greens are every day, so you become so present and powerful. So how they rendered many disempowered and unpowerful and unpopular and stupid and foolish is because of a pause. Pause and go and hustle. So now you reach 60, 70, and now it looks like you are sharing a story. When I was a child, I quite remember we used to go to the swimming side, and this is the rubbish. This is the rubbish. So for 40 years, you are out of reality now, trying to live on a certain survivor, updating the account. You miss the reality. So now, why are they saying inner child healing? Go and take your childhood pictures. Now, how that healing is going to happen is simple. You are going to just go and press resume. Inner child healing simply means that go and press the resume button and continue from there, because when you are waking, you realize that there was actually an illusion thing that separated you and that child that you were. So for that, so awakening means for that time I left, from that time I left from my childhood, it's now I've come to reality again. That is how that's it. So here is the case. You are now going to connect from that, right, and continue from there. So in awakening, you heal, you connect, you resume. You realize that when you were young, there were certain things that you did and you felt so good in your soul. Now you start doing them. For many years you were not doing them. For many years you were chasing something. Boss says that we should. I'm stressed. You see, so so healing, holistic, awakening, all these things means that you are going back. So now, those times you used to play in the rivers, you used to swim. Now the feeling comes back. You used to do some things. You used to create some things in the mud, in the sand. Now the feeling comes again. And most of the times when you have a child, you are drawn into that connection. That's one of the beautiful things about birth. Birth should, you see, people are just giving birth like that. But you having a child also is the universe telling you that this is the opportunity and the time for you to become present and resume. I have a live stream, long time live stream, that I was saying that resuming from where the child in you paused, okay? Resuming. Resuming from, I have forgotten, but I just, those who follow me closely, I had a live stream of that sort where I was helping people to resume healing your childhood, or healing your inner child. Healing is simply resuming. So now that blaming, complaining, no, it's all out. Now you've taken that thing out. You have resumed the little things that you were doing during your childhood that was making you feel happy and joyful. You are doing them now. And if you have a child, you and your child, you tend to do those things. You are going to use that inner child to guide your child. But here's the case: you are not in connection. So the 99 are raising children out of a traumatized, they are not connected to the child in them, and they are raising a child. So imagine, most of you have come from this family reality. You were raised by an already traumatized mother and father. They have paused their childhood. They've not pressed resume. How can such a mother who is not connected to the child that she was help you? Kimani is safe. Kimani laughs and smiles. The moment she sees me, she's happy and she's smiling. Why? I've shown her my child. I did it, trust me. That's why I said this reality came from my heart. My child, I dance, I do karaoke. Some things that I love to do as a child, I do them now. I dance. I used to like to dance. I remember in the high school, I makes me feel so good, so I do them. We do it. Listen, where I've reached right now, it's not about, hey, we are in a, no, I'm not in a hurry. No. If a child comes in, we are not in a hurry anymore. Where are we running to? If this is another density. If you are not ready, you don't go there. Where are you running to? We are building security and safety. We are going somewhere. We are proving it. I didn't just say it. I am proving practically. I said that nobody takes care of my child for me. Oh, it's not going to sound, people will be like, hey, but hey, a man taking care of his child, hey, they are talking from a certain fallen state. They don't know that in the beginning was a high vibration, that men were proving that men were doing this. So when I look like a man and, hey, no, because there's a certain tag that man, and you see, they have this kind of judgment and stuff, okay? That man, hey, you are a man. No, they've heard stories of, and it's not their fault. They are failed men stories they hear. So if they see a man who has experienced reality and is now standing on the grounds to do something, they don't really get it because of their own fallen state. I deem that one as their projection. That one I don't give a fuck about it, because reality has come and I'm proving the universe is in view and it's powerful. So I don't feel any regret at every point. No. I rather think of what I have to do to make sure that the security that this fellow, this soul is seeing, she keeps seeing this security and it's never fades away. And you don't, as this whole child reality has even taught me that the security that the man is going to give to the child is not something humdious or whatever. It's just being present for the child, because you are telling the child that yes, I am the one. Show yourself. I showed her my child. I dance, I sing, I have songs I've created for her, a whole album. And it comes naturally. A whole is and is that this is what is making parenting. People don't know that parenting is actually using your own child that you have healed to raise the child. That is it. This is what is going to heal the child. This is what is going to make the child okay. There is no other orientations again. Oh, I take care of my child. What do you do? Oh, I bought feeding bottle. I bought carrier. I bought this walker. I bought diapers. You are very stupid. You are very, very stupid. I bought the diaper. No, the parenting child is not diapers. When the diapers come, when the diapers and feeding bottle come, 2005, 2003, feeding bottle, diapers. There wasn't even here in the time there wasn't diapers. If the baby poops direct on the mother's laps, direct, then we clean it. Then we go and wash straight up. Because yes, we are ready for that, because at that time we know, I knows that you don't have the capacity to work and go and then make yourself a. So at that moment we will clean it without complaining. It's not about the I took this is the anthem. I took the child to school. I paid the child's school fees. No. The child's individual life. Listen. The child's life. The child is on a journey. There is a security. There is something you are showing the child. There's something. So the child, so I have time. Right now I have time. There are many people that are living in that hey, right now I have this, I don't know what to do. No. It is what it is. And the culture is going on like that. And it's all part of the Nana Kwame story. You think I'm joking for you? I see. To me, this is what spirituality means. I don't know for you, but spirituality means this. My life. So looking at my life now and looking at my life then, there is a significant improvement, growth, transformation. Even my locks will testify that I've transformed. Although some people see me that I've changed, I've become more, weird or something. But that's not, this is transformation to me. I've changed. Transformation simply means change. Changing for your better. Right now, first, some things that I can say, I can express, I can say, I don't like this, I like this. How I see this, I don't like it. I don't know. No. Yes. But it's not like, I don't like it, but since you said you like it, let's do it, No. If I'm getting such relationships like that, I have to avoid it. I have to put it, if I have to flash it away. I don't want to be seeing that. No, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that rubbish. I'm tired. Right? This time around, it's about my story and how I got here. Okay? Because my bread, bread. Nti na afi na meba be nwi biom. Ahomegye bi hu hia. That is why I'm not on a competition with anybody. I'm not on a spree or seeking something. No. I'm relaxed. trying to be more responsible and better. We are changing the narratives. I'm changing the narrative. I'm changing the narrative. I'm changing the narrative. And then many people are going to look at this reality and they are going to get motivated. And whenever they get into a reality where it has to do with taking care of the child, they are not going to leave the child and throw the child somewhere. Life skills is what my mind is on. Investment in the child, life skills. If I have to go and pay for the child to learn how to swim, I will have to do that. If I have to trade anything of me to make sure that the child is learning, knowing how to build, plant, come on, this is what has to be done. In levels like that, what you can do to help the child, you do, because the child should become more better than you. How do you make the child more better than you? The things that you didn't have the opportunity to experience as you were a child, you let her experience it. She becomes more better than you. Teach her to be independent. Don't teach her to socialize. There is this scare that if my child doesn't socialize, then she will become dull. No, don't talk like that. The socialization that you are seeing right now is not what socialization should be. Even in the midst of these children, even in the midst of these children, you see that these children are coming from points where when they are playing, you see it. I grew up from a certain point. The men, what were we trying to do? We were trying to, this was a certain socialization we were into. So now that you've seen the reality and the lie, are you going to throw your child into that reality because you feel it's this? No. Teach the child to be independent. That is very important. Teach the child to be very independent. That is the best thing you can give a child, not to socialize. When she is operating from an independent perspective, she's going to see how things are becoming. And she's going to advise herself or himself. Because we know for sure that an independent person is also going to attract an independent person. We need a community of independent people. We need a networking of independent people. Independent people living in a place, it becomes powerful. Because community, that's how community happens. True community is when the people are coming from an individual, independent perspective. When it comes like that, it means that everyone is dependent inside. So we all become solution providers for the high vibration. When it comes to independence, it's for the high vibration. So don't think and be like, this is okay. So then go and give your child, go and you're a parent, so you can create an environment. Look for the narcissistic guys or the narcissistic girls and let your child go and play with them, socialize, so that they will live with the narcissistic guys and then they will learn. Is that what you are trying to say? No. Life is a lesson. At that point, these things, they are going on, okay? You shouldn't be thinking of the child when she go. No. Invest skills in the child, independent skills in the child. That's what she needs. For every socialization, it's natural. We are learning because you are also guiding your child from a certain informed and experienced perspective, right? So for the lessons we are learning, give your child independence. Lessons, it's not by telling your child this or by taking your child this that's going to solve the problem. she has to be independent. She has to know her power. She has to know what she can do. You have to let her solve problems. Leave the problems, leave the for her to solve. When if it calls for help, you come and help. Leave that side. But the independence is very important. And how do you make your child independent? By bringing out, helping her bring out the skills and the potentials inside. And you are going to see it as the child is coming up, okay? Because for her, for my child, I've seen one, a great swimmer. A great swimmer is what I've seen. A great swimmer, right? A great entertainment person, okay? Someone who can express herself in a form of singing, dancing, a whole lot, okay? Moving with the rhythms, okay? I see all of them, and it's up to me for me to help bring all of these out, because this is what the soul part or the mission on earth is about. So it is in that she's going to see more of her truth and find more knowledge and more light and more awakening even more further. Right? It's very important. So all these things, you invest in that, you invest in that, you invest in that. And that is how it's going to help. So I appreciate the universe. I'm grateful to the Divine Mother, the Creator, for this moment and this reality. Writing my story, okay? Writing my story, right? And then also the mirror reflections. The mirror reflections. You being in people's story, also know that, okay, you became a mirror. And then also in your story as a main cast, you are decoding. You should also see that the people too were your mirror in a way, your mirror. They showed eye to eye, okay? They showed the eye and eye. You saw yourself. The mirror. See it from that, which is during my traumatic moment, I saw a distancing and people leaving me, okay? It was also announcing and telling me that I am not firm, right? I am not firm and decisive. It's like, if this is this, it's not this. If that is that, I am not able to, live in that stability. Me too is a mirror that I am having stability problem. I am having stability problem. And I saw it, that because of a certain kind of conditioning, it's like double-minded, unstable. You see, unstable. So imagine flowing with an unstable person. Such a person, if reality is coming, that person can disappoint you. Unstable. So due to my instability, I was disappointing people too. So it came to tell me that, okay, when you become stabilized, firm, you are going to have people who are also real. If you stay true, real to yourself, if you stay true to yourself, you're also going to have people who are going to stay real. And one thing is that if you stay real to yourself, you know what happens? The fake people show. Those who are not real, you see them. They go on, they go off. They go on, they go off. They go on, they go off. You see it. You see it, and you don't even judge. You see it, you don't judge. Go off the road, which means that there is something, there is a situation. Listen to me very carefully. The thing I'm saying is it goes more powerfully deeper. We are the story. So when you come into your identity of knowing who you are, the stories now begin to sound right, make sense that okay, it's because of this, that's why all these things were happening. It's because I was in this state, that's why all these things were happening. It was because this frequency, see, so right now I need to do this. And so it's not even about these characters. It's still about you. So that you can get over many things, and now you are going to get to a point where you are coming to realize that okay, so situations brought this reality out of it's my reality. Situations brought these things, right? Sometimes it's not even like the person is this or is that. The situation. We can't just point hands and point this and that. However, after all these things and all these stories and everything that has happened, I know the real ones. I see the real ones. And I see the real ones who are stained. I see the real ones who are stained. And because of I see the real ones, I see that no, this person, I'm not going to use this event or story to judge that this is the person, right? But my story has arranged these characters for me, for them to be a mirror to see my own self and become better, so that you are not going to take the characters very personal to a point that you don't miss the good characters because you gave them another character. I am that type that I naturally, I don't like to be, and I don't know if that thing, and I don't know, in my reality, in my stories, I think that one is being used against me because the thing is, I don't want to be blamed. I don't like, it's like I don't like people putting, it's like, you are this, I can't absorb it for too long. The more it comes to me, the more I just want to go back. The more that one I don't even care. No matter how I come many times, if I still see, it still gives me that move back, that mujebaya feeling. It keeps me because there is a lot that individually we have to come to terms and calm, okay, or get better, right? For us to get better, then we have to also have a certain focus, okay, so that we are even going to see that okay, for us to see that okay, I am the problem. We need to also go on our individual, so that we can see ourselves and be like, oh, okay, me, I was this. I was there, okay, I didn't, okay. Right? So we need this individual I and I. It's individual first. I tell people that it's individual first before every collective thing. So we, as we are individually getting ourselves better, we should also know that people also have their individual lives there that they need to catch up so that they don't keep on becoming either fake or unreal. Right? Because what I'm seeing is that how things are going, there are people that there's this whole past, okay, that is trying to come to ground many people, and by the time they realize, everything will be off, and here we are still debating or still on stories. We are storifying, and we are not getting better. We are storifying, and we are not getting better. And we are repeating, and we are baptizing ourselves in a certain well of past. We are stacked. And the more it gets like that, the more we are going back into the insecurities, the more we are not seeing the very presence. It is going to be problems. So this whole feeling where it's like maybe you are being misconceived, right? Or you are not really understood very well as, okay, this person too, let's really get. People don't want to see how people are individually feeling. They don't want to go there. And it's something with us. We are quickly telling people what we are feeling, but we don't really want to also get the feeling of the people too, or how the people are feeling. So after maybe telling the people how you are feeling, be quick to know how they are feeling. Or maybe for someone like me, from that timeline, I would like to know if you are okay before I come and ask myself. That's a problem too. I'm that person that, are you okay? Is everybody okay? Is everything okay? Are you okay? Are you all okay? Are you okay? Oh, I did it like this so that it will be like this. Are you all okay? Are you all okay? I come from that point too, right? But it should be like, oh, I am okay. And you are you all okay? How are you feeling? How are you, right? How are you feeling? How are you seeing things? How do you have to say about this too? This is what I'm saying about this. But what do you have to say about this? What were you feeling? What was going on? What is it? Right? It's going to help. What's the feeling? What is it? Hey, but you too, your traumas, how are you? You told me a lot about this, and how are you doing the thing? How? Hey, how is the, do we put in something for you? Do we, how is everything? But here is the world that you are seeing. People will tell you, and I have this, and I have this, and I have this, and I have this. Then they are okay. Then So I expect you all to do this and then do this because I've been seeing this and I was here and I was there. I'm able to come here. When you do that, you become, it means that you are going to, how do I put it? You are not going to escape. You are not going to get better. You are not going to get better. Listen to me very carefully. This thing that I'm saying, we should check these things. So the story that we are writing is after this consciousness, after this awakening, the story has become different. We saw that we were the main character that is creating every reality, whether subconsciously, unconsciously, whatever, whether you were aware or not aware, you are the main character. So in the awakening, it's a high vibration. Right? It's a high vibration in the awakening. So the story comes very high. And people are going to be motivated on how you went to this point, you did this to this point, because the universe has always been with you. And there is always a way out. How you went to this point, how you went to this point, and you got here, and you got here, and you got here, how I got here, how, right? Then you better generalize the characters you created. Don't personalize the characters you created. Generalize. So it's not even going to be like, and when I was there, I this guy, what he did to me, but this guy, oh, super someone by that. No, it's not that. It's still you, the main character. And when I got to this point, I saw that the people at this point were also in maybe a situation they were not resonating with that frequency. So this thing happened and I didn't know what to do. So I did this and I did that, and then it became this and it did that and it did that. It is I and I. The story is still on you. And this is how you are going to inspire the world. This is how to me, that's how you are going to inspire the world. So this and this and this, these characters, at this awakening point, okay, the listeners are, you shouldn't take the listeners into a certain by trying to go into the characters and trying to create an image just for the story that you are trying to just look a certain way. You are not giving people a holy story too. You are giving them a natural story of yourself and how you went here, you did here, you did here, and now you got here. When I had my trauma and the person that I was with, when it got to a point that the person left me, I am not going and maybe be like, this. When I'm saying my story, I don't even bring anything of this name, this person, this, no. Like as I'm here talking like this, I'll gather pictures. Now this is the person, and then what he did to me, he's so if somebody calls me and I'm telling my story, hey, that guy too, the way he did it, then still when you do that, it is even going to open your heart to absorb grudges, absorb low vibrations. Like you are now taking things more on a personal frequency, and at every point it comes. I am talking about parents, mothers, the fact that our mothers, they were not really there for us. I am not saying my story and then going to mention my mother's name and this is my mother and this. No, I have not. It's not. I'm not dealing with. It's not like my mother. I'm attacking my mother. It's like my mother. You see, some people I don't know. Maybe they are doing that. I speak with my mother. I speak with them, but from a distance we talk. But the most important thing is now is that the decisions I'm taking my decision now. They are not manipulating or trying to control me from the background. I am in full control. Right? Breaking the cycle. But it's not a story as in, and my mother, then I'll go to a radio station. They invite them, my mother, then I mention the name, I mention. No. When we talk about the mothers and parents, we are talking about the general programming. So when I say the mothers, the mother, I am not taking it personal to the point of going to attack my mother and no, going to be like, hey, no. If you want to come out from, if you have personally you've seen that your parent, your mother or father is narcissist, the only way you can, it's not by attacking them or fighting them. No, you can't. So you, when you do that, you are wasting your energy more on that, and they will get you more. If you try to fight them, or they will get you, then it means you are putting yours. They will get you. Leave the place. Come out of the place. You don't have any issue with them. You are not enemies with them. Just come out of the place and go and find your life. That's what I did. No attack. No. In fact, I'm going to find, so that if I want to even help you guys, I do it out of my own will. Nobody's going to force me or going to. If I have, I give. I don't have, I don't give. I want to when I want to. 5 years, I won't give 5 years. Yes, I don't have any accountability and explanation. That is it. Why? Because you are aware of a family you came out from, and now you are becoming better. So you need to adopt that strict thing, and it's going to help you because you are in charge. It's different from when you come from a high vibration family where they are all conscious, and that it's not even going to be like you are leaving home. You are continuing a culture. With that, you continue a culture. So that's beautiful. So if you are somebody that came from a conscious home where they allowed you to be and invested skills in you and gave you that natural exposure, you don't have any problem. You are just continuing the culture. And it's beautiful. This is the kind of bloodlines that need to be protected. A bloodline of conscious people, so that we can have that effect on earth. And we are creating that. We are creating that because it has to be. Because we stand for the earth's high vibration. We stand for that. So don't judge yourself by, don't let their judgment become your reality, or don't let their criticisms or the position they are putting you become the reality. They are saying their story, you have your story. They have their projections, you have your story. You have your identity. And you can also be a mirror. At that point in the story, in the movie, you were a mirror. Reflections and the actual reality. I don't know how to put it. But when you say a reflection, if I look into a mirror and I see myself, right? I don't think I am. It's a reflection that I've seen. The mirror is helping with the reflection. You are the mirror, so you are not the problem. The problem is not the mirror. The problem is the person standing in the mirror. So any relationship, whatever, stories are coming, and you know yourself, you know that clean slate, but there was a certain family traumas that made you so naked and staining. So you ended up in many stories. But you've come to I and I with your awakening. You know who you are. Don't let these storytellers put you in a psychological situation where it's like it will be used on you, and then you are not getting better because you've accepted and admitted it. No, you have your story. We are meeting. That's how the universe is putting it. We are meeting. There are worlds. We are meeting each other. We will meet and we can meet again. Know that we will meet and we can meet again. We are just allowing the naturality of life. We can meet too and never meet again. Right? It's a meeting. In this universe, we are meeting. We are meeting. We are meeting. It's very important to know these things. For the individual well-being and for the growth, because if we are looking for a collective effort or a collective manifestation of a community, then we need to give each other the individual freedom, okay, or the individual spaces for the people to become more aligned, arrange them better. Okay, because we are also not in a hurry. The most important thing is that we see our clean shirts. We see the clean. So when the awakened souls meet, they don't meet on the grounds of perfection. They meet on the grounds of realness. So the realness is, I see that Nana Kwame before every trauma. I've seen you, that this is it. You are not your trauma. This is who you are. You didn't even come to tell me that this is who I am. I saw it. I see that. So when we reach that point, I think we help each other. Instead of maybe trying to just feature and judge or try to put people in the story, or give them a fitting or something just to make our story better, or else we'll end up using people to make our stories better. So we are not going to help each other. We are not going to connect and see ourselves. We are coming to have stories and see how best people can just be taken. We can just take people into our story, and the person will just be in story. The person is just in your story, and you are using the person as that character for all your life. So the person is with you on a story, on this description, on this. You are this, you are that, you are that, you are this. At every point, there is an anniversary to celebrate. Hey, so you did me this. Then you go, hey, so you did me this. We'll be celebrating that anniversary. Oh, so you have done this. But in reality, it wouldn't even be true from the individual perspective. The individual would have a perspective or would have a feeling that resulted in something. But maybe because you are not feeling at that point, you may think that the person is maybe trying to do something. But for all you know, it as a main character, these things were to be, not as to make it a judgment, right, on the person, but as a lesson that was coming in many folds in a way that helped you in your journey, or is taking you to this point, or how far you've gotten, and it's really going to help you so much, right? There are few people that are going to get this reality I'm trying to put on. At the end of the day, have your story. Write your story. Don't just accept any version of you just like that anywhere and then approve it and then make it. It's going to affect you. You have your story. Connect your dots. Keep writing. You are not the problem. You haven't done anything to anybody. You haven't taken anybody's anything. You haven't done anything to anybody. You don't owe anybody. Be from that point, right? So that you can get yourself. You can be. You can stand and even serve well in all naturality. Because you have to be natural. You have to stay natural. Anything that will take you away from embracing the natural reality, you don't have to. You have to be present and conscious. There are many people in even relationships that there's a story that has grounded them. When they come to realize their story, they will leave the relationship or they will leave that marriage. The story has always been that one person using that story to ground or to keep or to psychologically ground the other party. And this is the strategy tool that the narcissist likes to use. But sometimes you realize that it will be like trying to say some trying to give you some good, how do I put it? Sometimes they try to make you feel good by trying to give you some. They have the 1,000 points, okay, but they try to give you 3 out of it. 3, because they are not losing much, so they give you 3. So the 3 is that so sometimes in a conversation, or maybe it's like in a conversation, most of the time the narcissists, they can talk very loud though. So in the conversation they will try to make, they know you are hearing, so they will say if not for Nana Kwame, if not for Nana Kwame, as at that time. So you are there. You see, you are a character in the story. But because it's like a good thing, you feel grounded and you are there. I don't know if you get me. I don't know if I should call it campaign stories. They try to feature you, trying to make like you did this, and so that subconsciously they know they are doing that to ground you. Sometimes the narcissist is coming to make you a bad character, so to ground you too. And this kind of grounding is called apologetic grounding. Okay, apologetic grounding. So it's like, yes, I did, it's my fault. Then you are there, do this for me. Yes, okay. I did it. It's go and pick this for me. Then you see that kind of thing. Then they use that to control you. So it's coming in 2 ways. Good character and bad character, all on you. So good character, they'll be talking, oh, so that girl, if not, oh, that girl, see, because I tried doing it, but she came. Then you'll be hearing it, and you're like, yeah. Oh, I can even let you speak with her. If I'm lying, listen, were you not the one who even gave me that thing at that time? Yes, it was me. Oh, I said. Then the following day, it will be another story where you were this, then you'll be apologizing. Or they will create another story. They will create another story. Listen to me very carefully. They will create another story. And this time around, this story, you did worse. So, and they will repeat that story over and over again at every point. Even sometimes when arguments come, they can use that to ground you. That you that you say you didn't then you are quiet. Then you are like, yes, I'm the problem. Oh, yay, yay. Then you are like, I'm sorry. Then you end up apologizing. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. You see, I'm sorry. You see, I didn't know. Since that time, you see, yes, but you left me. Didn't you leave me? When the situation was that you left me. Sometimes they use that on the woman part. This shows that you're not even marrying me. You don't love me. This shows that you don't love me. This shows that you are. Then you are there. Hey, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you can be placed in the I'm sorry consciousness. Then your life, you are there. You are kept there. So any short time that story is brought, then you apologize. Short time, then you apologize. Short time, then 20 years, 30 years, you are in that relationship. By the time you realize you are wasted, right? So come to this point that whichever story that where I was in, whether consciously or unconsciously, it doesn't define me. That's not who I am. I know who I am. This is my story. This is going to take you to the past, go into childhood, connect, heal, get better, become better, do more. Because you know your heart, you know how good you are, and you are standing for yourself. Don't let them also use, I did this for you, you were this and I didn't. They also use that, okay? So they create a story where in that story it's like, I did it for, and then I did it, and then I did it. So today you are talking to me like this. You that when you were having an accent, that I gave you place to this, or you that you were not this, didn't I did it. Now you claim, now you think you have grown wings and you can, when I talk you to you talk. Hey, so you got me some place to where you bully me, you give me, I should be there. Hey, Debbie, you are my, so I should there. That's the same thing they are using on the religion. God, my Father, God, and they are being traumatized. Yeah, God, my God, everything that you do is right. Even when you shit on us, it is holiness. Why do you do that? No. You don't come and shit on me and say, no, I don't tolerate those rubbish. This is how I came out of religion. Because using psychologists, you realize that there is manipulation. This is how the narcissistic systems are working. Stories, setups, funding, aids, AID, aid. They use aid to set you up. They use food to set you up. They use food. They come at the point when you are hungry. They start giving you, they take pictures. They will be giving, yes, you see, then they use that to humble you forever. So now, when you are being bullied, you can't say anything. You see, when you are even coming to talk something, you say ego. You see, you have you see ego. You. You that you were so wasted. The you relationships. They use that especially most on the women. You that you. The patriarchy system is setting up because they set the vulnerable ones up. Patriarchy, narcissism, they set the vulnerable one up. Take pictures and take records of it. Use it as a story and they publish it. The fact that he gave you a place, or when you were this, you have done something, it's mutual. He gave you a place to stay. Didn't he knock you? Didn't he fuck you every night? I told you that having sex with a woman is priceless. Nothing can compensate that thing. No amount of money no amount of thing can compensate a woman that you used to have sex with. I told you. So they try to use that. They set you up when you are vulnerable. Then they try to give you this. They all for the records. They are recording it. They are keeping chat. The narcissist keeps the chat, keeps the pictures, keeps them, has a storage, keeps all of them. Doing they will bring all of them here. I don't even remember the last time I did those backup and those things. I even forget. One sign that you are choosing is that you forget the backups, you forget the. I have nothing to show you. How I've been treated is in my soul, and I'm taking my decision. I'm not going to talk. Oh, some people will have the track records. I'm not good in keeping those records, books and those. I'm not good with that. I'm not good in keeping books, keeping those. I don't have time for that because these things they look too grounding for me. So with such a person like this, if I'm coming to tell you something, maybe you may not take it serious because I don't have any charts or books to show, right? This is it. So you have a story that you are writing, you are permitting. You have a story that you are writing. Sometimes you end up writing a story that is not your own. It's not your story, but it has become your story because you didn't get your story. It's a narcissistic system. They are setting the woman up because you see, you say your friend Mampo Embrika. You see, Mampo Embrika no, ne kɔyɛ den because Mampo no, mountains no wɔ hɔ. Nti wokɔ Mampo Embrika a, wobɛfura sanea ɔbrɛ wɔ mu. Nti abrabɔ yi ayɛ sɛ Mampo Embrika. Saa mmirika wei ɛyɛ mmarima na ɔmo akiriti na ɔmo tu saa mmirika no. Ɔmo nimpa sɛ mmaa saa mmirika tuo wei ɔmo ntumi ntu no papa. Adentia because yɛanyɛ ɔbaa ne saa so ɔmo tu saa mmirika no. Nti na ɔbrɛ nti ɛba ne saa na wayɛ vulnerable. So wohwɛ yɛatetena yi mu ne yɛ family mu a you realize say the men have a lot to say. They always have a lot to say when relationship problems or marriage problems, they have a lot to say. Why? Because this patriarchal competition and race is the man that designed it. The woman is not designed to run such a race. So it will always be that the woman is at the vulnerable stage for the man to come and take records and give aid and help. Then later, so that's why in marriages and relationships, it's the men that are loud and talking plenty. Why? Because patriarchal race has been made in a way that the man is likely to win. The world richest people, have you seen a woman, when you look at this, they are so-called Forbes list. Have you seen a woman being the world richest? Have you seen that? No, it's not going to be that. On the patriarchal grounds, it's not going to be that. They will always attach the woman to the man, to the marriage. So marriage is the reverse. Instead of the man to come and prove qualification, no, they've reversed it. It's the woman that is rather. So the woman can stand. No. They don't like to see the woman just stand like that. No, they will attach the woman to marriage. So it will all go back to the man. The richest man is this. The richest, that's the man. You are not going to see because on that so-called global scale, it's like the woman is just the character that our story that we are writing. We are using her to make the story go so sweet, so nice, so beautiful. You are just being used. It's like this is what they are for. Let's use them for that. You see that kind of rubbish stupidity. This is cultural too in the people, in the men, right? So when I'm saying this, I'm also saying this to that point where as a woman you should come to realize that your reset is resetting into your natural, authentic self before the trauma. You before the trauma, you before the competition, you before the rat race, you before the matrix. That is you. And the childhood that was paused, that's where you are going to find it. The paused childhood. That's where you are going to. So you have to take the hustling times out so that you can get a child. Before you get a child, you have to take the illusion. The illusion that 20 years, 7 to 5 you have gone. Take that out. Then count from when you got to 7 years, 8 years. 0 to 7, 8 years, 9, 10, 11. Check that reality. That was where you were pausing. You paused. So trust me, the 18 years, the 18. So when they say, whenever they tell you that this alcohol is not made for it's for 18 years and above. Actually, 18 years is the age where the person begins. Actually, the person becomes so strong because hustling frequency. So doing 18, it's like you are leaving home, you are leaving the family. So at that point, so let's say 15, 16, 17, from that point, that's when you lost reality, you lost connection, right? Traumatization has happened that point since you were a child. But when you got to that 15, 16, you got into the hustling. At that moment, you are not looking for real friends. You are looking, it's money. So friends coming out of a certain world, it's like a certain hustling world. Those friends, they are not real. They are the fake friends, the friends that you are inheriting in your reality of money, right? Money. Friends you are making from a money spirit consciousness, that they are not real. Actually, the friends that you had in the childhood times, those are mostly likely to be the real friends, because it wasn't on any grounds of a certain pressure or competition. It was natural how the friendship was coming in. It was natural. So the child in you, they paused it after like your 10 years. When you get 11, 12, all that place going is fake. All is fake. It's not real, it's fake. Oh, it's not real. Your story. So for someone like me, naked have I always been. I walk naked in the third dimension, naked in the midst of the 99. So imagine, naked. They can fuck me up easily, and that is it. You will be in stories, you will be in their story. They will use you, they will say, you didn't do it, you didn't try, you should have done this for me. Then you feel bad. Repeated cycle. You go into this experience to in the story, they use that, then they use that, like that. I have seen that my life, it keeps on going like that. I have to bend that thing now. I am not tolerating any that kind of stories like that again. Never at any point. I don't care whatever, I just don't accept that one again. I just don't hold. I am Nana Kwame. I am good. I am better. I am nice. I am powerful. I am great. I am pure. I am kind. I give out love as I have in abundance. I do what I can and I do what I cannot. I do what I can. Simple. I don't force. I don't stress. That is it. It should be like that. And that should be yours too, so that you can have the time. You can see your clarity. You can see your life well. It's about you. It's all about you. You are the story. You are the content. So make sure you are directing your own story. You are in charge. Your story shouldn't be no. It's not about the characters. It's about you. For the characters, they are supporting characters. They are featured. You are the main character. So don't let anybody come and overwhelm you with anything. You are who you say you are. Your intuitions don't lie. Connect to your intuitions. Life is a natural journey. Do what you have to do. Do it in your capacity. Take your time, patience. You are not pleasing anybody. You are not impressing anybody. Take your time and get the things done. I appreciate you all for this time. It's an amazing moment. Take care of yourself. It's a beautiful moment right now. Yes, this is what I had to come on here to talk about. Okay, from time to time I'll be on here to share my truth, as much as I can. Okay, but for now there will be videos. Okay, I'll try to make videos. Okay, because yeah, it's very important. For these past times I've been reposting. Okay, and it's also good because, as I keep saying, the messages are basic. Nothing has actually changed. I said after awakening is land, food and skills. What should I change it for? I appreciate you all for this time. This is the reality. We don't have much more to say. It's the land. Life is the land. How we are living on the land. The life on the land. The land, spirituality is the land. The land you are on. This is what is making your spirituality essential. The land, the earth, the land, the sun, the land. Because the sun is on the land. I told you the sun is not outside the earth, it's on the land, it's part of the earth. So don't get it twisted. I appreciate you all for this moment. To me, the most spiritual person is the one who has connected to the land from the heart, and the person is working on the land, not for any profit, not for any commercialization. The person is living naturally on the land. That is spirituality. That is where longevity lies. They don't know the secret. I appreciate you all. Let me read comments and let me see how I can. Yeah. Brian says you are glowing and looking fresh, Nana. I appreciate you so much. Yes, I'm smoking joint for this connection. I'm so happy today. You don't want to share. You don't want to share. You trade to my wife. You trade to shit. Why? Shit. You know what's my bet now? Pay no makoso we. When you use my bet now, pay no makoso we. Matter. Maso we. Na more shit. One shit. I'm reading some comments. You are smoking and watching me at the same time. Keep smoke. Caleb, yes, I appreciate you so much. Yeah. Beth, I appreciate you so much. Yes. Yeah. Amazingly. Yes. I appreciate you for your time. You are amazing. Yes, I appreciate you also. I just saw copper bracelets while you are wearing. I also got them. Yeah. Copper bracelets. Yeah. I got it here. They have it selling them there. Maybe through the age 18 where chaos begin. Yes, the alcohol is for the 18 and above, because you are facing life right now. Depression is coming, so you need alcohol so much. So they are telling you that you need it. If a child takes alcohol, it's not doing anything to the child. Actually, yes. If a child 11 years has taken alcohol, he will just go. He doesn't have any problem, no life. He will just go and sleep. So it's no impact on the child. But 18 years, they know that by 18 years, life is beating you. So they said for 18 years, you need it. If you are not 18 years, if you are not 18 years, you can't take it. Because at that moment, life is beating you, you need it. Life beats you, you take more alcohol and you get more worse. Life, you never get better. I told you that choose the herbs rather than the alcohol. It is better to take the Mary and the gin than to take alcohol. I prefer Mary and gin than alcohol. Mary and gin is herb. Mary and gin has awakening reality and potential to awaken you. Many people have awakened through the Mary and gin. There are some, they smoke it, they had their awakening. They ate it, they had their awakening. There is it can help you to become awakened. Let me put it that way. It has the frequency of making you awaken because it is a psych powerful plant. Okay, so you don't even categorize that one as a that drug. No, that plant is not that drug. No, that hard drugs that they create them in the lab. They do them at the lab and they create a plant of that thing and they plant them. That one is there, but the herb, the herb, the Mary and the Juan is not a play. It's ancient, very, very spiritual. You don't play with it. It's judgmental and sacred. So have that in mind before you go and touch it. And I'm not even talking about the ones that they grow in the labs or whatever. That one they to make you just sleep like that. The ones that they have at the shows and they say that it's legalized, go and buy that one. Most of them they are not. If you want correct one, it's not in the city yard. It's not in the dominant matrix yard. It's not at the supermarket. You see, the correct one is not in the supermarket. So it's all helping. All right. That was just by the way. Yes, I think I've read enough from the comments and it's an amazing moment. If you want to connect with me, it's possible, right? Check my YouTube description and I'm there. You can email me, the information is there, and we can get talking. I appreciate you all for this time, okay? We will be on here more with more, right? We will continue. Yeah. Self-love is key, right? Make sure you are considering yourself in this life. It's going to help you. And it's for everyone, okay? You all have to consider your life first, love yourself, take care of yourself, appreciate yourself, be grateful to the universe for this whole reality, right? Appreciate yourself. And you are going to be better. You are going to be better. Gradually and gradually, you are going to be better. We will continue.